Knee arthroscopy is a standard surgical procedure used for diagnosing and alleviating knee problems. It is performed using a unique instrument called the arthroscope. With the arthroscope, your surgeon can have a better view of the damaged area, making the procedure more efficient. The whole process is reasonably safe, with quick recovery and same-day discharge from the hospital in most cases. Anatomy of the knee joint. The knee joint is the biggest and most complex joint in the human body. It consists of the lower end of the femur, thigh bone, and the top end of the tibia, shin bone, and a small bone called the patella, kneecap. The patella rests on the front side of the end of the femur. The knee joint actually consists of two separate joints, tibiofemoral and patellofemoral joint. All bone surfaces are covered with cartilage, which prevents friction and cushions the knee. Two cartilaginous menisci are located between the femur and tibia with a unique C shape. They act as a cushion, allowing shock absorption and reducing the stress on the joints. These C-shaped formations are essential for the stability and durability of the knee joint. Another crucial part of joint stabilization is performed by ligaments by attaching to the bones and keeping them in place. The entire joint is covered with a ligamentous capsule, adding another layer to stability. The inner part of the ligamentous capsule is called a synovial membrane. Its role is to produce a unique fluid that lubricates the knee joint. Tendons connect surrounding muscles to the knee bones, providing mobility of the knee joint. Knee arthroscopy indications. Knee arthroscopy is recommended for the diagnosis and treatment of many injuries and conditions, including torn meniscus, misalignment of the patella, damaged articular cartilage, damaged cruciate ligament, knee arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, inflamed synovial membrane, Baker's cyst. It occurs when synovial fluid accumulates at the back of the knee, creating a fluid-filled cyst. Overview of the procedure. Based on your age, medical history, and the scope of your knee problems, your anesthesiologist may decide to give you local, spinal, or general anesthesia for the knee arthroscopy procedure. Afterward, a surgeon makes 2 or 3 small incisions and injects a sterile fluid. This step is performed to provide a better view of the surgical area and make more room for the procedure. The arthroscope is a pencil-sized instrument with a tiny video camera used to observe the injured area. It is inserted through one of the incisions, and it sends images to a video monitor where the surgeon can take a better look and make a diagnosis. Once the problem is located, your surgeon inserts surgical instruments through other small incisions and performs a procedure to repair the damages. This can include removal or repair of torn tissues like ligaments, cartilage, inflamed synovial membrane, Baker's cyst, or loose cartilage fragments. Other maneuvers may involve the realignment of the patella and microfracturing the damaged cartilage to stimulate its growth. Once the procedure is finished, you are carefully examined for any potential bleeding or other damages. Sterile fluid is drained from the knee, incisions are closed, and the wounds are covered with a sterile dressing. Most patients are discharged on the same day after the procedure. Recovery is often quick, but it depends on the type of procedure performed and the overall health of the patient. In any case, recovery time after knee arthroscopy is significantly reduced compared to traditional open knee surgery. Pain medication may be prescribed to alleviate any existing pain. Based on the procedure's difficulty, you may need crutches or a knee brace for several weeks following the surgery. For complete motion and strength recovery, you may be prescribed a formal physical therapy rehabilitation program. Potential risks and complications. Knee arthroscopy is generally regarded as safe, but as with every other surgical procedure, there are certain risks. Complications of knee arthroscopy include bleeding, infection, blood clots, knee stiffness, and delayed healing. In some instances, knee problems may reoccur after the procedure. However, it is important to mention that complications are rare, which is why this procedure is widely used for treating knee problems.